Imagine waking up in 2025, reaching for your phone, only there's nothing there. No slab of glass, no physical buttons, no app grid. Instead, you slip on a pair of ultra-lightweight glasses or a smart ring, and instantly, a holographic display materializes in front of your eyes, beaming your messages, calls, calendar, browser, maps, and even full-blown apps directly into your vision. You swipe mid-air, pinch to scroll, talk into the air, and the AI assistant inside this streamed phone, not a device, but a cloud-delivered experience, responds in milliseconds. Welcome to the revolution of streamed smartphones, where your phone isn't a thing you carry anymore, it's a service. A holographic projection, an ambient companion. And on today's episode of TouchWave 6.5, we're diving deep into one massive question. Will you ditch your phone for a streamed one? And what does that mean for the future of tech, privacy, and daily life? Because right now, companies like Apple, Meta, Humane Rabbit, and even Google are pushing hard into a world where the physical phone disappears and all that remains is the interface. Floating wearable, always with you, but nowhere in sight. Let's rewind for a second. In the early 2010s, our lives moved from desktops to phones. In the 2020s, we saw that shift accelerate to smartwatches, smart glasses, and wearables. But now, in 2025, a bold new frontier is forming: streamed devices. Imagine a phone with no local apps, no local storage, no home screen. Instead, your entire experience is streamed from the cloud, powered by AI, rendered by art, and driven by context. The Humane Eye pen was a glimpse, a small wearable that projects you eye onto your palm. The Rabbit R1 took another stab, offloading tasks to a large action model instead of apps. Meta's Ray-Ban glasses, they now talk back to you. Apple is quietly working on iPhone to glasses streaming via the Vision Pro, and even a rumored iPhone as service model for wearables. So what's actually happening here? We're witnessing the death of hardware-first thinking and the rise of interface-first design. The goal is to strip away physical screens, buttons, and apps, and replace them with intelligent, adaptive, and invisible experiences. You don't open a phone anymore, you just ask and it delivers. Think about it. Instead of pulling out your phone, unlocking it, swiping 5 times, opening Gmail, typing a reply, and clicking send, you just say, reply to Alex, got it, see you at 4, and share location. The AI assistant processes that intent, opens the correct app in the cloud, triggers the command, and disappears. The whole interaction takes 2 seconds, no phone needed. Sounds magical, right? But what are the benefits? And what are the risks? Let's break it down. First, the upside. Portability is now effortless. With a streamed phone, you could access your full digital identity from any screen. Your glasses, your watch, your tablet, your smart car, even a mirror in a hotel lobby. Forget forgetting your phone. Your phone is just wherever you are. Second, battery life skyrockets. Because all processing is handled in the cloud, your local device, like a smart pendant, glasses, or wristband, just acts as a sensor or display. That means all-day battery on devices that weigh ounces. Third, speed and intelligence. AI copilots like ChatGPT 4o or Gemini Live take center stage. You no longer launch apps, you converse with your system. Show me the best Thai spots near this park, order my regular, and send edit to Jordan. It's like Jarvis, but real. Fourth, minimalism and health. Without a physical phone in your pocket, you break screen addiction. Notifications become ambient, your posture improves, your anxiety goes down. The tech fades into the background, and you return to real life. But now let's talk about the downsides, because they're real. First, connectivity dependence. If your experience is streamed from the cloud, what happens when you lose internet or signal? You risk total loss of function. no backup, no offline mode. That's why companies are experimenting with hybrid setups, streamed UI, but with local fallback AI models. Second, privacy and surveillance. Your entire phone experience now lives in the cloud. Every command, message, and app session is processed by external servers. Who owns that data? Who watches the logs? And can you trust that your digital assistant isn't logging more than it should? Third, compatibility and control. You're no longer installing apps manually. You're trusting an eye to fetch, suggest, and deliver actions in real time. That means you don't own the interface anymore. You don't choose the browser, you ask a question and get whatever result the system picks. That can be amazing or terrifying. Fourth, cost and subscriptions. A streamed phone may cost less upfront, maybe $99 for a wearable device, but the cloud experience could cost $29, $49, even $99 per month. Think of it like Netflix for your entire phone life. That's a massive shift from today's flat device costs. So, should you ditch your phone for a streamed one? Here's how I see it. For hardcore minimalists, productivity nerds, and early adopters, yes, absolutely. If your phone stresses you out, if you hate managing apps, if you already use voice control and Abracatious zero upgrade, you'll feel free. You'll move faster. You'll reclaim your brain. But for gamers, creators, power users, and people who want full control, not yet. A streamed phone still can't handle high-end video editing, advanced apps, or detailed customization. You'll miss the tactile experience. You'll miss the power. For most of us, the answer lies in a hybrid approach. Keep your phone, but begin transitioning certain habits, messaging, navigation, smart home control, scheduling to wearables, voice AI and ambient devices. Start exploring ChatGPT voice, try out Rabbit's task-based UI, experiment with Siri shortcuts or Google Assistant routines, use an Apple Watch for navigation, set up a Google Nest display for calendar management. The more you offload, the less you rely on that phone-shaped block in your pocket. And maybe one day, you'll forget it entirely. So where does this all lead? In 3 to 5 years, I believe we'll see Apple, Samsung, and Google launch streamed phone services as alternatives to hardware, bundles that include glasses, wearables, cloud processing, and AI copilots all wrapped into one experience. You wouldn't buy a phone, you'll subscribe to a presence. And that presence will be smarter, faster, and more personal than any device you've ever owned. Your apps will fade into intents. Your home screen will become a memory. And your phone will become a layer of your life, not an object you carry. That's the future I see. A future where the smartphone is no longer smart because it has a phone, but because it disappears. So, will you ditch your phone for a streamed one? Or will you hold on until the very last second? Let me know in the comments. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech challenges, future experiments, and real talk from TouchWave 65.